Hello everyone, it is Ken Chrysler here, and boy do we have a big surprise for everyone here tonight. How about my new motorcycle? That's right, styling and profiling. Ladies are already looking at me. Look at this, and we are finally here. FLH is finally here, and I just got to show off this motorcycle. I know I look like a stud driving this thing. Oh my goodness, it was part of my raise. So you can all get jealous, that's okay. It's a nice motorcycle though, I'll tell you that. Let's get this party started. It is going to be a great night tonight because we're kicking things off with, of course, myself. That's right. We're kicking things off with me, the most handsome man alive. Hey, Virginia Beach, are you ready to fight like hell? Are you ready to fight like your mother's life depended on it? Well, I am. Welcome to the debut episode of 2K24's FLH. We are finally here. And tonight, the GM and the MW are on a mission to find a couple people that came from the past to the present. So I will be the temp manager. However, I can't fire anyone. Otherwise, the Beige Cowboy would already be fired. But I'm here to watch over things tonight. And we're going to have one crazy night in Virginia Beach. Let me go ahead and tell you our main event for tonight. It will be the Beige Cowboy versus the Freak, the United States champion, unfortunately, versus the Intercontinental Champion. The winner will face Newsom Barafia at Backlash in a double title match. The loser will face the winner of the 5-man Extreme Rules match tonight. So we got a lot going on. We got a lot of storyline that is going to take place after the main event. So make sure you stay for that. Also, for all the fans in Virginia Beach, I am offering you all a coupon for a free hot dog if you put up a sign that disses the Beige Cowboy. How about that? A free hot dog tonight. All you have to do is wave your sign and we'll catch you on camera and then you'll get a free hot dog. So I just wanted to let you all know that. I want you all to also let you know that Newsom Barafia is the greatest world champion of all time. He retained his title throughout 2K23. And I'm also the greatest commentator of all time because I got a raise, including a new motorcycle. So I know you all were locking your eyes on that motorcycle. Oh man, it's such a great motorcycle. But I hope you guys enjoy tonight. We have a really big episode. We worked really hard for this. And we hope you all enjoy this. And it's going to be one heck of a night in Virginia Beach. Let's kick this thing off. So our first match of the night is going to be a 5-man Extreme Rules. And the winner will face the loser of the main event. And who are we kicking things off with? Who's going to return? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Really? Really? Dimitri the Alien is going to be our first big return? You didn't even have a career on 22. I don't know why you're returning. I mean, what have you accomplished on here? Nothing. And of course he's back. I don't know who signed him back, but he is a jobber. And, yeah, Dimitri the Alien. He was a former roommate to Macau. And of course he didn't pay his share. Of course he did. He's a free rider. He rides for free. And uh-oh. What is he doing here? Don't get the crowd going. No, do not. You're not Jey Uso. Stop. Stop. They're out of sync anyway. There's no hope for them. Quit doing what you're doing. But Dimitri is our first return. And, of course, we're going to have some people coming back as well. But he made a spectacle when he really didn't need to make one. And Daniel the D is here. And, by the way, if you're wondering, Dimitri is here illegally. I just want to say that. And I'm allowed to say that. I know there's been a debate whether you're allowed to say that or not, but I am. And you know why I am? Because he's from Mars. So he does not have papers because he's extraterrestrial. So yeah, he's from Mars. So he doesn't have any sort of passport, any sort of documents. So he is here illegally. And Jacob Elijah Zombie has returned. Oh my goodness. And that is a big return there. Oh my goodness. Jacob Elijah Zombie is back from 22 also. His career was a little bit better than Dimitri. So we already have 2 people back tonight. Daniel the D, of course, was here last year. And who's going to be number 4? And it is Bobby Joe Warner, everyone's favorite redneck. He has returned. So, well, he was here last year. He returned at the Rumble. And, of course, we expected him to come back. Not everyone's going to come back in this episode. There's going to be some people basically going up to the pay-per-view. We won't know the full roster until the pay-per-view's over with. So, and we got one more person here. Who is it going to be? Oh, the Jamaican inspiration. Nikon Jackson is here. And Nikon is ready for battle. It's great to see him again. So 3 people we haven't seen since 22. So they took a year off, and now they're back. Of course, Dimitri, I don't even know why he's here. Because he has done nothing for this company. Literally nothing. He is a spectacle. And of course, you're going to see a lot of signs here tonight that are unique. We got some anti-Beige Cowboy signs. So I'm excited to have them. But you're going to notice some signs. And throughout the weeks, we'll have more signs. So you may notice a little bit, the signs being a little bit repetitive. But I've paid people, I've given people a coupon for a free hot dog if they hold up a Beige Cowboy sign, an anti-Beige Cowboy sign. Because the Beige Cowboy has to be stopped. And he's going to be stopped one way or the other. Either the Freak's going to defeat him tonight, or Newson's going to defeat him and take the U.S. title. But he's going to get defeated one way or the other. Of course, our main event is the United States Champion versus the Intercontinental Champion. The winner will face Newson in a double title match, and the loser will face whoever wins this. So a lot is on the line tonight. If you win, it's a big plus because you have an opportunity for 2 titles. But if you lose, you only get to maybe retain your other one. That's if you can beat whoever wins this at the pay-per-view, which will be Backlash. And I love the FLH ring. I think it was really done well this year. I'm not happy that the Beige Cowboy's on the side of it. I thought I deserved to be on the side. But it is what it is. I can't make everything great. But I did have some influence in this ring. So I definitely put Newsom there. And of course, this is Extreme Rules. We're going to have an Extreme Rules for the women also. And yeah, we've already had some major returns to kick things off. And of course, we brought back one of our favorite referees for the show. And we're in Virginia Beach tonight, so that's going to be great. Love the people of Virginia Beach. Great crowd. Great people. They love Ken, too. They love me. They love my commentating. They absolutely love it. And they love my new motorcycle, by the way. I'm getting a lot of love for that motorcycle. That was part of my raise that I deserved, by the way. And the only thing that's going to be better than the raise is seeing the Beige Cowboy fall. That is the only thing that's going to be better than my raise. Because I was signed on for another year with this company, which I'm super excited about. And, of course, the women's match will be a number one contender for the women's title. So every single match plays a significant role here tonight. And, of course, we will continue the storyline of the time travelers tonight. That will be part of our main event promo. It's going to be probably a big promo, too. So you're going to see the MW's highly involved. I'm kind of the temp for management tonight, even though I can't make any... I can't fire anyone, obviously. But I am kind of watching over things right now, and hopefully things don't get out of control. But the MW right now are trying to find some people to turn back into the time machine. Because if you did not watch WrestleMania of 22, we had 39 people from the past escape to the present after a malfunction with a time machine. So our goal is to find the 39 people, and people are already going to probably turn themselves in because some of them are freaking out, I'm sure. Others want to go back to their loved ones. But, of course, we're going to have some problems with certain people. So that storyline will continue tonight after the main event. This will be a longer episode than most regular episodes, because we are going to be showing entrances off, of course, and got a lot of returns, so it's going to be a long night. We also have Slim Jims. Slim Jims are now a weapon underneath the ring, which is just beyond crazy. And look here, look at Bobby Joe Warner going after Daniel the D. And both of them returning from last year. These other three we haven't seen since 22. And Jacob Elijah Zombie was unique. He was definitely unique. He took a year off, and now he's back. And I'm glad to have him back because he's very unique. He stands out. And I would love to see, look at Daniel here. Look at Daniel taking down Bobby. I would love to see, one of my dream matches is Guan versus Jacob Elijah Zombie. That would be one of my dream matches. They are so much alike. And this is Falls Count Anywhere. And we're going to try every week. The goal is, if we can remember, to go to different cities every week this year. That was one thing that we wanted to change. One time we did try to do that, and we ended up, I think, in Kansas for basically forever. At Vita, at least. I think it was Vita. So hopefully we don't forget to change things. We're going to try to, hopefully we remember to change things, is what I'm trying to say. And hopefully we go to a place every week. That would be cool. That was one thing we wanted to start doing more of. Don't like going to different cities for different matches. It's too much work. And look at Dimitri here. Eliminates Nikon. Oh my goodness. And that is a big shocker there. So Dimitri seems to be doing a lot better. I guess he went to Mars, back to Mars for a year, did some training, and then invaded again. Because he's supposed to stay at Mars. But instead he likes to come to Earth, and he's here illegally. He is. He's from Mars. And he will not share his technology with the Earth either, which I think is crazy. He can get here that quick, but he won't share with us how he does it. It'd be like we could take him to Area 51 already. You know? He needs to go to Area 51. We need to question this alien. And we are down to 4 here. One of these 4 will face the loser of tonight's main event. And it's a really win-win situation for me. Because if the Beige Cowboy wins tonight, Newsom gets to take the U.S. title from him, which would be the greatest achievement ever. But if he loses tonight, then but also if he wins, there's a chance that he could go after the world title and win. But if he loses tonight, Newsom doesn't get the privilege to take the U.S. title from him. But the winner of this match will, hopefully. I think Newsom can get the job done better, but at the same time, he risks his world title if the Beige Cowboy does win tonight, if he can beat the Freak. So we'll see what happens. So either way, it's a win-win. I do believe Newsom can beat him. He's done it before. And Newsom's been champion since 22. He's been world champion. He's defeated everyone. Defeated Mobster X. Defeated Vicious Swag. Defeated the Beige Cowboy. Defeated Aiden Walrus. It's like he got a list of the worst human beings possible and defeated every single one of them. And the list is longer than that. Those are just the ones that I can remember off the top of my head. He defeated the Blue Neck, even. So can anyone defeat Newsom Barafia? That's the question. He's going to have a Roman Reigns title run. And you all thought Mobster X was going to defeat him. We sent him back to the nursing home where he belongs. He has no chance against Newsom. And you haven't seen him since. And Dimitri with a second elimination on Daniel the D. Oh my goodness. Daniel the D has been eliminated. And now they're not going to even allow him to go back to the locker room. Move out of the way, guys. Let him pass. Let him go back and cry in the locker room. And Daniel, not a good start for him. But I was really shocked about Nikon. And we are down to 3. And look at Jacob Elijah Zombie. Dimitri got hit pretty hard there, and he's been eliminated. So a good run for him. He got 2 eliminations. But the final, oh my goodness, and Jacob Elijah Zombie plans that perfectly against Bobby Joe Warner. And oh my goodness. So the loser of tonight's main event will face Jacob Elijah Zombie. So if you lose tonight, oh, it's going to be bad. It is going to be bad because J-E-Z just got a big win for his return. He lost some face paint, but he's definitely back. And now it is time for our women's match. So Virginia Beach, you are going to get a great match here because it's Extreme Rules, and we all knew Lashana was going to come back. And it's between the number one, whoever wins this will face off with Ester Jack. And Ester Jack has been incredible as of late. She is a double champion right now. She's also part of the MW also. And Lashana has returned. She was here last year. And we're going to see who the second person is. Will we have any big returns? And Lashana does not look happy about this. So that can only mean one person. You guessed it right. She's back. Tiffany Tyson. Oh my goodness. Yeah, as soon as you saw the disgust on Lashana's face, you knew who it had to be. Oh my goodness, that whole backstory, if you don't know. And of course, Mentally been extremely busy trying to locate these people who are time travelers, basically. And I don't know what his relationship with Tiffany is going on right now. I don't ask him because it's none of my business. And I don't want to get in trouble. And I want to continue to get raises and nice motorcycles. And the Black Rose has returned. It's always good to see her. Of course, she was here last year. No big surprise here. And Black Rose. So we have 2 more. And who is it going to be? Who's going to be the final 2 here? And what an entrance by the Black Rose. She reminds me of Alucard. Really cool. That was a little inspiration from Alucard there. And she's definitely ready for battle. She is crazy. She's absolutely insane. And we're going to see who our 4th person is here. And you already should have known. And there's a lot of tension going on still between Melissa and Mentally. But Mad Melissa has returned. Again, she is back from that whole mess with Peyton Bruce, who she helped. And he could care less about her. She tried to bring Mike back, and it didn't work. And she's lucky she's not in jail after what she did. To, getting G involved and his brother involved in the way that they did, assisting Peyton Bruce. She's lucky she's here tonight. And of course, there's been some tension between her and Mentally. But who's going to be our 5th person? And I'll get into that later on. Who's our 5th person? Our final person in this matchup. Oh my goodness! It's Mary Mackey! Mary Mackey is back! Oh my! This is crazy. We haven't seen her since 20. And she is back. Some would say the GOAT of the women's wrestling on FLH. She is the GOAT. Oh man, if she could win tonight, her and Ester would be a dream match. Oh my goodness. I can't believe Mary has returned. So a lot of people wanted to see Mary back. And your request has been received and has been granted. But let's talk about Melissa and Mentally and their relationship. Because Melissa believes that Mentally's actions of how soft he is, how peaceful he is compared to her, has caused the channel to decline. There's a lot of debate because obviously we're not the same as we used to be with views and stuff. But there's a lot of debate of what has caused that. She is blaming him. She is blaming him for basically everything. Basically saying he's too soft. He doesn't know how to run this company. And the question is, whose fault is it? I mean, there's a lot of debates here of the game's fault. A lot of debates that, TikTok came around, caused a little bit of stuff there. Maybe some people outgrew this. And then his leadership as basically being over the channel at this point. And look at Melissa. Oh my goodness, what a takedown. What a takedown there. But it's a big debate of what's caused the decline. I think it's a little bit of everything. But I don't think Mentally's like the 100% involved in the decline. And I'm not saying that because he gave me a new motorcycle, even though that was really nice. But I'm just saying that I think there's a lot more factors here than just one. And she thinks he's too soft. She wants to bring back the wildness of FLH, where her and her friends used to go around and attack everyone left and right. And we can't have that. I mean, she almost destroyed the brand, if you ask me. I mean, just absolutely craziness. Her and Melissa's Asylum used to go around and just beat the living tar out of everyone. It was crazy back then. And Mentally is peaceful. He wants to keep the peace. He used to be wild. He used to party like a rock star. And now he doesn't do that as much. He's a good man, and she's still wild, and she's a little unstable in general. So it's debatable. You can tell us what you all think. Do you think she's right? Do you think that she's wrong and crazy? Who knows? And look at Lashana here going after Black Rose. Tiffany versus Melissa. Got a lot going on here. And of course, make sure to stay after our main event. Because we are going to have big promos. Probably some trouble. Probably a new villain's going to emerge. Who knows? Or at least the lead up to one. There's 39 people. And we've already, what I've heard is that some of these 39 are going to surrender themselves at the end of this episode. So that's good. And then there's some people that we're going to find along the way. I'm sure it's going to take them a couple weeks to find us so they can go back in time. But then there's going to be a handful of people that are going to fight. And they're not going to want to go back. And it's going to be a dogfight to get them to go back. And they're going to have to be forced to go back. And by the way, I did do some calculation for you, Dimitri. I hope you're watching. So the time you lived with Macau was, close to 3 years. And I've calculated that you owe him $9,000 in rent money. And that you never paid. And he had to evict you. He had to send you back to Mars. And, yeah. So, explain that, Dimitri. We want that $9,000 that you owe. That you owe. You owe Mentally that $9,000. Because Mike's not here to take it. But, yeah. I don't know. Maybe he settled. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But he owes us money. He owes this company money. And if he's here to stay, he's going to pay up. And he also needs to get documentation of his existence as well. But anyway, and look here. Tiffany Tyson, the first one eliminated. And we are down to 4. 4 women remain. One of these 4 women will take on Ester and Lashana with a beautiful spear. And of course, Ester is not friends with a lot of these women. She's mainly friends with Tiffany. So, her and Melissa have a strange relationship. Because there's rumors that have circulated that Ester always had a crush on Mike. That she always liked him. I don't know if that's true or not. But there's always been that rumor. Pretty sure it is true. And I'm sure Melissa is not a fan of that. But anyway, and of course, Ester doesn't get along with the Black Rose. Who does? Who does get along with the Black Rose? And Black Rose, she's obsessed with Melissa. And then Lashana and Ester don't get along at all. Melissa and the Black Rose were in a relationship before, but Black Rose hasn't really gotten over that. And she has an obsession with Melissa. Kind of in it like a creepy kind of way. But she also wants to beat her up all the time too. So it's weird. Melissa has had enough. And of course, Lashana used to bully Ester. I hope I don't. What I'm doing right now is I'm talking drama, and hopefully the ladies can't hear me from here. Mary's the only one that just stays out of everyone's business. All the rest of them get engaged in all kinds of drama. There's certain people they don't like. I hear all this stuff in the locker room because I'm a big celebrity. I hear all this stuff. I hear all the fights going on. And Lashana just got right back up from that. And of course, you all know the story between Tiffany and Lashana. Ooh, that's probably one of the two that most hate each other the most. And look at Melissa. Oh, man. Melissa and Lashana get along. It's all weird. It's all just very odd. And we got all kinds of crazy signs here. I'm going to just let you all read them, but you're going to see them throughout the night. And we're going to add more as the episodes go along. And of course, you're going to see a lot of anti-Beige Cowboy signs. And Melissa just stomped Lashana's head in to the L. And could this be it for Lashana? And it took the ref a long time to get there, and it may have saved her. That submission may have saved her. Because the ref was focused on the submission. I love this referee. He's sober. He's always sober. He's a reliable ref. He's sober. Sometimes it takes him a little while to get to the pin. But, it's because he has bad knees. He has bad knees. And that's what's caused it. And look at Melissa here. Going after Lashana. Oh, man, Lashana's head just hit that turnbuckle pad. And Melissa keeps on going crazy. She's lucky to be here. And we haven't seen Melissa's asylum yet. So I wonder if some bad things happen between them all. I don't know what the full story is, but there's definitely a heated discussion after the whole thing between Peyton and Bruce, but you can't afford to suspend Melissa because Melissa is one of our biggest stars. But with Mary back, because everyone, I would say that if we did a poll, and we need to do a poll, and maybe we've done a poll by now, but without looking at a poll, I would say that everyone thinks Mary is their favorite. Over all the female superstars. And look at LaShawna here. Going after Melissa here. All four of these women would really love to get a shot at Ester. And of course, Ester's one of the most talented women's champions. And she's probably in the GOAT conversation. I mean, I think if we had a Mount Rushmore, and look at Melissa here, oh my goodness, this is craziness. Oh, this is going to be crazy. Melissa, plotting and planning here. Look at this. Oh my goodness, what a takedown. And Black Rose going for a pin. And a kick out there. Oh, Melissa tried to go for another dive. Yeah, if I had a Mount Rushmore, it'd be Mary, Ester, Melissa, LaShawna. That would be my Mount Rushmore. And then Tiffany and Black Rose would probably come in next. And Black Rose going for a pin. And a kick out there by Mary. Man, these four women have really stood tall in this. Tiffany was taken out early in this, but these four have really shined. And I know Tiffany's been considered one of the greatest also, but she also didn't have the competition that these women have had, I feel like. I think Tiffany's number 5 in the GOAT conversation if we had a ranking. I think it's Mary's 1, Esther's 2, 3's Melissa, 4's LaShawna, and 5's Tiffany. And Black Rose, I don't think's ever... She may have held the women's title. I don't recall. But she definitely built one of the best factions. So she would definitely be number 6. And Mary almost took her head off. And Black Rose in trouble. And look here, Melissa with the kick out. And Mary may have her here. And she does. We're down to 3. Finally, we're down to 3. This has been a long one. It's been a brutal, long match between these 5 women. And Tiffany really went out quick, but the others have shown nothing but resiliency. And look at LaShawna. Oh, man. And a kick out there. Lashana with the kick out, and Mary now showing off her skills. And if Mary can win this, and after having that long of an absence from this company, oh, it would be great. Especially Mary versus Ester. We would love to see it. Because Esther's my number 2 if I have to go by the GOAT conversation. She's my number 2. Mary's my number 1. And look here. Oh, man. Mary with the kick out. It has been crazy here, this match. It's been the longest match for sure. And it's still got a little time left on it. So I hope you're all enjoying these Extreme Rules matches. Our main event will be a singles match. And Mary just kicked the Black Rose. And a kick out. Wow. Unbelievable. And the ref, get out of the way. Get out of the way, ref. You're going to get hit. My goodness. That's the dumbest thing he's done tonight, is get between these women. Is he crazy? Oh, man, Lashana's just owning everyone in this, and she's looked really good. We haven't seen the Blue Neck. We haven't heard from the Blue Neck since he lost to Kinsley. I want to also address that. I didn't really go into that. No one's heard from him. So, is he done for this year? Because usually he's one of the first people you see. And he's not going to be in the main event. And there goes the Black Rose, finally eliminated. And Lashana comes out of nowhere and attacks Mary. And Mary did not expect that. And we are down to 2. One of these 2 will face off with Ester. This has been such an ambitious episode to kick things off. And Lashana, can she finish it here? Oh my goodness. This could be it. And it will be Lashana versus Ester. Wow, but what a performance by Mary. What a performance by Mary. To come back after like 3 years and almost win it all. But Lashana could have lost, but she got out of that submission. Well, she kicked out because of that submission. Okay, Virginia Beach, we got one more to go. And, oh, boo! Boo! You stink, Beige Cowboy! You stink! Oh, my goodness. I cannot stand the Beige Cowboy. And put up your signs. I want to see those signs. You've seen them throughout the night a couple times, but you're going to see them more in this match. So look in the crowd. We set up signs for this guy. He is disgusting, is what he is. And the fact that he holds the United States title makes me sick. And I apologize to every citizen, every single citizen, for the fact that I could not defeat him. I feel like I let down my country. The fact that I could not put an end to that cowboy. And hopefully the Freak can do his job here tonight. And I'm not a big fan of the Freak either, but because he's with Mobster X. But we haven't seen Mobster X either. We haven't seen a lot of people, but there's still next week and the week after. So anybody can come back. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion, who defeated Paul Weiss at WrestleMania. And we haven't seen him either, which who cares? But yeah. Am I rooting for the Freak? Yeah. But if Beige Cowboy wins, he's going to lose again to Newsom. So here comes the Intercontinental Champion. And we are ready to go. 2 out of 3 falls on this one. And it's going to be a great match. Great match between these two. And I want to see those signs. I want to see those signs. Whoever puts up those signs gets a coupon for a free hot dog in the crowd. Anybody that puts up those signs. I just want you to know I got you. This man has got to, we have to attack him mentally if we want to defeat him physically. And we all know, I told you the story, how he rides a horse to work. And he parks the horse in the handicap spot without his handicap sticker. That's what he does. Well, I talked to the GM about it. He was disgusted. And we stopped it from happening. But wait until you hear the twist. He got a sticker. How did he get a sticker? He writes down on a piece of paper, because he never talks. He writes down on a piece of paper, bad back. Really? A bad back? He's wrestling right now. How does he have a bad back? If he can wrestle, he can walk to the entrance halfway across the parking lot. A bad back. You have got to be kidding me. He's the United States champion wrestling right now. He doesn't get one of those stickers. Are you kidding me? A bad back? Huh. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. And of course, he's still parking his horse. Yeah, I'm just done. He rides a horse to work. It's like, really? But anyway, let's get on with this match. And the Beige Cowboy attacking the Freak. Throwing in some punches. Look at these punches, man. Some brutal punches here. And, yeah, this is Falls Count Anywhere, but it has to be in the ring. And these two are definitely going to make a spectacle here. Oh, Beige Cowboy with a strike there. And the Freak. The Freak on the attack. Yeah, just hearing that the Beige Cowboy had a bad back just made me so disgusted. And by the way, if you want to know, his horse isn't even nice. I don't like his horse either. His horse is a jerk. We all know what it does in the parking lot. Yeah, I'll just leave that one to your imagination. Where do you think he goes to the bathroom at? Yeah. Just leave it to your imagination. And then you're walking out to your car. Yep. I had to get some new shoes, let's just say that. And that was ridiculous. So this man's just a menace to society. He's just the worst person ever, and I'm glad we have people with signs that are starting to see the truth about this guy. And the Freak's got to, oh my goodness, launched the kendo and now going for the pedigree. Oh, amazing move by the Freak. Amazing. Oh my goodness, and a kick out there by Beige Cowboy. But what an amazing move by the Freak. Wow. That's a good tactic. It looked kind of sloppy, but it was actually pre-planned. You throw the kendo at him, and then like he hesitates, and then you hit him with the pedigree. So he can't counter it. And that is just a veteran move by the Freak. And the Freak now throwing in some jabs. And look at the Freak here. And the Freak on the attack. And a good outside attack. He keeps on choking the Cowboy. And usually I'm not all for choking, but in this case, I am. I think choking is just a weird move to do in wrestling. You know, kind of a very weird move. But I'll make an exception. And both of these men are already exhausted. They wouldn't last a minute with Newson. Newson is the greatest world champion ever. He's greater than the Blue Neck. He beat the Blue Neck. So he is greater than the Blue Neck. He's the greatest world champion we've ever had. And some of it is because he used to work with me, so he knows everything like I do. That's one part of his success, is the fact that he worked with me. And look at the Freak here. And I know some of you all in the chat say I'm full of myself, but I'm an expert. So at times it does sound like I'm arrogant, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm a good, humble man. I got a motorcycle now. You should be proud of me. You shouldn't be jealous of me. You should be proud of me. And oh man, he went back first on that kendo. And the Freak. Uh-oh. The Freak is setting something up. Oh! And the Beige Cowboy with the counter. Oh man, that's devastating. Counter on the pedigree. That is devastating. And the Beige Cowboy continues to attack the Freak, taunting him. Ever since that pedigree went bad, it has not looked good for the Freak. And that is that counter was bad for him. Oh, and a chair shot. And now the Freak is bleeding. And look at the Freak showing nothing but disrespect toward the Cowboy. And Beige Cowboy, oh, hits him with a stunner. And that was just to get some revenge. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, some revenge there. Some absolute downright revenge. And Beige Cowboy with the... throws a kendo at him. I love the throwing stuff. When did we start doing that? I hope you all enjoyed the signs, if you could see them. Because I know some of them are hard to see. And you definitely missed probably a couple of them from the distance. But I hope you read some of the signs tonight. They're very creative. our fans from Virginia Beach. They really know how to rock. And look at the Beige Cowboy. Uh-oh. The Freak. Yeah, get him back in. He's stalling. And, oh no, another stunner. Oh my goodness. And the Beige Cowboy. Oh, and a kick out by the Freak. Wow. What a match this has been. What a main event. And the Beige Cowboy. Oh, miss a drop kick. That was a big drop kick there. And we're going to see what happens here. I mean, no falls yet. We need 2 falls to win. And no falls yet. This has been going on for a little bit. The Beige Cowboy just keeps on mocking the Freak, stepping on his arms, stepping on his legs. Just a total tool. And I want to see more signs. We made those signs. And, uh-oh. He's got the Freak in a corner. Look at using the elbows over and over again. And now attacking the arm. No, the fingers. Stepping on his fingers. Like, come on. And he just keeps on going outside. I love our ring, though. Our ring's amazing. Did a really good job with that. Of course, I take some credit. I was involved in the process, and the Beige Cowboy now, he has done some damage, and he gets a point. And now, wow, we got our screens on here. Wow, that's weird. Well, which is kind of cool because we don't want to lose track of the points, but Beige Cowboy has a point. It is 1-0. 1-0. The next fall for Beige Cowboy will be a victory. And the Freak gets out of there just in time. And the Freak is now on the attack. And uh-oh. Cowboy's using the ropes. Oh, this may not be a good idea for Beige. Look at this. Oh, man. He got speared out of the ring. What a match this has been. It's been a crazy night tonight. We thank you all for coming out, especially all you people in Virginia Beach. Thank you all. I will say this. I will go ahead and say this. We are going to have some main event promos, some storylines if you're interested, especially with the time travel storyline going on right now. With the MW, that will involve them, and that will happen after this match. So excited to see how that's going to go. Oh my goodness. What happened there? Freak hit him so hard it paused time. Wow. And the Freak drops on Beige Cowboy. Good high-flying move. Trying to get back into this. Look at these strikes. Look at these strikes. The Freak is fed up. And look at this. Wow. The Freak is fed up with the Beige Cowboy, but he's still got to get 2 more points to win this thing. And this has just become a brutal fight between these two. And the Freak, pedigree, is coming, and he connects it. But can he get to the pin? He's exhausted. That's the problem with those pedigrees. If he can get to the pin, maybe he can tie this thing up. And it is now 1-1. And I'm telling you guys, those signs have gotten to his head. And I'm part of that 1 point. I know I had something to do with it. Because they have been putting up those signs. And Spine Buster. Oh my goodness, on the chair too. And can the Freak put this one away? And he's done it. The Freak will face Newson at Backlash. Wow. That is going to be a great match. And the Beige Cowboy takes the L. And he's going to have to face Jacob Elijah Zombie. Thanks to my signs and the Freak's toughness. Wow, what a match between those two. And now it is time to go outside of the matches and go to the storyline that we are getting. And here comes the assistant GM. Gugus Gugitsi, also known as G, because his name's way too long. He's a licensed therapist and the assistant GM. And we're about to hear from him. Hello, everyone. My name is Gugus Gugitsi. My friends call me G, though. I'm a licensed therapist, and I'm the assistant GM of FLH. And tonight, we're introducing our new storyline, Project Send Them Back. Now, if you don't recall the events of WrestleMania on 23, we had a time machine malfunction. This time machine malfunction caused 39 people from the past to enter the present day. They are all displaced all around the world, and they all must be found and sent back home to the time period they belong to. But there's a big problem. Some of these people are confused because they're from areas of time where they don't understand what is going on current day. Some of them are not going to want to go home because they like living in the future, or they just want to be a pest. And then others are going to turn themselves in. Tonight we have 3 people that have already turned themselves in. We have sent notifications all around the world to turn yourself in. And we know some people don't understand these notifications. So obviously it's going to be harder than we expected. However, we are going to make this clear. If we assume that you are a threat, we will find you immediately. If you don't turn yourself in before the end of Backlash, we're going to find you, one way or the other. Tonight we have 3 brave people that are coming forward to turn themselves in. And if anyone is interested in turning themselves in, you can let any member of the MW know, or me. And I will gladly send you back where you belong. And it's not a thing to be ashamed of. It's not a thing to be ashamed of. And as you can see, these 3 people are from the past. They went into the present day, including Richard Nixon. I don't know who these other 2 guys are, but these 3 are turning themselves in, and that's the best thing that they can do right now, for real, is turn themselves in. You don't want to fight this. You don't want the MW to come after you. And they have decided to do the right thing, including Nixon. Wow, that's amazing. And what is going on? This is in Japan, everyone. What is going on here? In Japan, something is going on right now. Oh my goodness. Could this be someone from the past in the present? I think it is. It is a Viking. Oh my goodness. And this is a problem. This is a real Viking. It's not the War Raiders. It is not the War Raiders. And this guy right here is from the past, and you know he's not going to get along with the present. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. My name is Frey Erdos, and I am a Viking warrior. And it's good to be here in Japan. But everyone in the crowd needs to understand one thing. You are now a part of my army. That's right. You are now have been chosen to be Vikings and march with me to Valhalla. We must raid England. England took everything from me. They took my wife. They took my son. And now, with the help of this crowd, we will storm their castles and we will destroy England. And we will take back everything that belongs to Frey Erdos. And enough is enough. This man is a madman. He is a product of his time, and he has to be stopped. And here comes the MW. Gorgie and Lurtznick, they're going to have to send two guys here. Because, I mean, these two guys may be professional fighters, but they've never dealt with a Viking before. And this Viking's insane. He's literally insane. And he wants to raid England. There is no raiding England. You're not going to do it. You're not going to win with a sword. We have all kinds of technology now, and it's not going to work out for you. And now he's in a Japan ring. He refuses to leave. I mean, what is going on here? And this is what we're going to deal with all season long, is taking these people into custody because they don't want to go. And of course, he's going to try to fight both of the members of the MW. And this is not a good idea for him. And, they're going after him. And the people of Japan are getting their money's worth. Now, I don't even think they came for a New Japan show, and they're getting this instead. They had a Viking take them hostage. And Gorgie going after him. And, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Look at that Viking getting right back up. And you guys need to stop taunting. You need to take him into custody. And they're taunting for this crowd, trying to, make them feel better. But, it's 2-on-1, but this Viking is fighting both of them. His name is Frey. Oh, my goodness. And look at Gorgie here. Is Gorgie going to plan something? Oh, I thought he was going to go for the jump. And look here. Oh, man. Attacks Frey. Hits him in the back of the head. And Lurtz and Frey are battling. Lurtz is going to try to submit him. They could submit him. They can knock him out. They can do anything they want to try to stop this Viking. Oh my goodness, but Frey is trying to separate both of these guys. This is the strategy you do when you're in a handicap match. Look there, oh man. And look at him striking Gorgie. And Lurtznick needs to get on this. The MW needs to stop playing games. They think they have this in control, but until he's knocked out or submitted or pinned or whatever, he's out of control. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, Lurtznick. And I've just been told by upper management they have done a search on Frey Erdos. And Frey Erdos is one of the most powerful Vikings ever. So these two, I don't even think they understand that he is not who they think he is. They think he's probably like one of the soldiers. This is a general Viking. They don't realize it, and they're goofing off. And look here. Oh my goodness. I think they're starting to realize it. And, of course, his ways of fighting. Look at this. Oh my goodness, what a suplex. And Frey Erdos has just been impressive here, even though it's 2-on-1, and these two have got to do something. If he knocks one of them out, he can make it a 1v1. So, this is crazy that, we have a Viking on the loose, and he's a very popular Viking, not just some guy that's, was part of the Viking group that doesn't have a name in history books. This guy has a name in the history books. So this is crazy. And he just now slipped though. And Lurch Nick, they don't know. They need to realize what they're up against is very bad. And oh man, Lurch Nick coming in there and jumping on Frey Erdos. They need to get a double team in here, and they're trying to get a grip on him. He's just crazy. They cannot drag him to save their life. And look here. Lurch Nick's had enough. And Gorgie needs to stop showing off. His hair is white this year, of course. He's Dante wannabe. And, oh my goodness. And Frey, even though he's a tough Viking, it may not be enough. His toughness may not be enough here, but and look here. Look at Gorgie with the backstabber. And Lurch Nick now with the chair. And look there. Oh, man. And Gorgie again. He is 2 versus 1. So, and he just keeps on getting back up, though. It's unreal. Look at Gorgie. Wow, what a move. And Gorgie, look at this. Oh, wow, they almost got him. They almost have him. Oh, but Frey puts him down, and look here. Oh, trying to break Gorgie's arm. Snap it out of place, but Gorgie gets out of it. This guy won't quit. Look at this. What a performance. To last this long, 2 versus 1, is amazing alone. And he's separating them. They need to be on top of him, man. Oh, my goodness. The MW is struggling here to fight this guy off. And look at this. Lurch Nick. Oh, my goodness. Right on that stage. And Gorgie better watch out. Gorgie's a little bit prepared. This has gotten crazy. And Frey Erdos, look at this. Knocks out Gorgie. Oh my goodness, guys. This is bad. If this Viking wins, he could have these guys hostage. But Lurch Nick trying to fight him off. And look at Lurch Nick with the power bomb. Oh my goodness. And Frey may have met his match here. And oh my goodness. Using the elbows. This is crazy. An episode of FLH that has just spiraled out of control because of these people who came from the past to the present now. And we're down to 36 of them. But, I mean, look at this. Gorgie can't do nothing. He's out of the match. It's all up to Lurch Nick, and Frey's got a chair. Oh, my goodness. Frey stepping on Lurch Nick's legs. And look here. No way. Oh, my goodness. Frey Erdos has taken the tag team champions hostage. And now, mentally, he's going to have to do something to try to get these guys back. And Frey wants to raid England. My goodness. Hey, I got your notification. I saw the message, and I need help. My name is Freddie Farpet. I'm from the 90s, and my wife is supposed to give birth today. But I got sucked in this time warp, and now I'm here in 2024, and I need help. Can you get me back? And also, there's one thing that I need to mention. Someone else was warped near me, and he's chasing me, and he doesn't look friendly. And I need to get back to my wife and my unborn son. I have to be there to cut the cord. I don't want her to think that I'm gone. But you need to help me. You need to send some people down here because some guy is chasing me, and he's very weird. And I think he's going to try to hurt me. And, yeah, G's trying to get this guy back. Oh no. He said someone was chasing him. Could this be another one from the past? What in the world? The heck is this? Oh my goodness. Who is this guy? Who is this creep? Call the law! Oh my goodness! This guy was chasing this man named Freddie. He was chasing him. And both of these guys, I think, are from the past. And this guy does not seem like a nice guy. And he's very weird. What in the world? This guy's going to have to fight for his life. I don't know what's going to happen. This Freddy guy's going to have to fight for his life. And look at Freddy! Whoa! Look at that! Oh, wow. He caught him off guard. And uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Look at that! Oh, my goodness. Who is this guy? Jamarcus Bubbles is his name. And oh no, he's gonna try to kill Freddy. He's killing Freddy. Oh my goodness. This man was trying to get back to his kid. And this guy called Jamarcus Bubbles was stalking him and now has killed him. Oh my goodness. We lost one of them. Oh my. So let me get this straight. We have a crazy Viking on the loose who has kidnapped our tag team champions and wants to raid England even though he is not capable of being successful in his raid. And then we have a psychopath by the name of Jamarcus Bubbles. And we're only on episode 1, G. Episode 1. So we haven't even gotten to the meat and potatoes of insanity yet. We're only on episode 1. This is going to be a long year. This is going to be a long and bumpy ride. And we better be prepared, because this is just the beginning of what is to come.